there, look right there. Welcome. I have not done a video in a while. This is done upon request by people who have asked me to share my and my son's stories about bullying on an elementary school level. This is our story, and we're sharing this story so that we might be able to help anyone who needs help with it and doesn't know exactly what to do, because it's a very difficult, very challenging time that can last a couple months to years. And I think we went through it okay. What do you think, kiddo?
Yeah, I think it was pretty good.
Okay. All right. And so I'm Legendary Daddy. This is my son, my eldest of my 3 children, Santiago. And let's go. Okay. Tell everyone your name.
Hi, my name is Santiago Magallanes.
Okay, cool. And then how old are you now?
I am 12 years old. I'm going to turn 13 in 18 days.
Yeah. What grade are you in now?
I'm in 7th grade.
Yeah, 7th grade, middle school.
Yeah, middle school.
So bullying. Okay, so when did it start from you, from your point of view, from your perspective?
Bullying started in 2nd grade.
2nd grade.
Yeah, 2nd grade.
And can you describe the person who was bullying you?
It was a girl that everybody liked, and she was very popular. As soon as she got into the school, everybody was a fan of her and following her around.
Was she pretty?
Yeah, she was pretty.
Yeah. Did she just see you and she was mean to you? Is that how it started?
No, she was, she started bullying because, she used to be my girlfriend, and I broke up with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda. Okay, so a little bit on the backstory of that is that she liked you in 1st grade because you were new to the school.
Mm-hmm.
And you liked everybody. You liked a lot of people at the time. A lot of people liked you. She really wanted you to be be my boyfriend. So that wasn't really coming from you, I remember. It was coming from her, where she was like, oh, you're my boyfriend. And she was kind of showing off to other girls about that.
Yeah.
That was 1st grade. And everything went okay with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seemed me okay. And because of that, I became friends with their parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. My account of what happened from 1st grade, we were cool with the parents. Like I said, when there's a girl saying, I like him, I want him to be my boyfriend, I got a little concerned about the dad, thinking I hope the dad isn't hearing this and being So I wanted to make sure that I spoke to him. Very kind young man, younger than me. And he was really cool, saying, oh, it's just kids, it's okay. Ended up hanging out with this gentleman and his new wife. He remarried after a divorce, and they seemed really very similar to my wife and I. So that was 1st grade. Then at the end of 1st grade, what happened?
At the end of 1st grade, she, at the very end, on the last day of school, she said, I don't want to be boyfriend and girlfriend anymore, and then just walked away. And it was almost like she was trying to break my heart.
Yeah.
Like that, trying to break me, trying to make me feel down.
How'd you feel at the time?
I didn't feel good. Yeah, I was kind of working.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
When she decided to do that to my son, we had a feeling that, the way her attitude seemed to be and her popularity, that it was something feeling powerful, like I can do this to somebody. We didn't think it was that big of a deal. It was more about how my son was going to react, because I know he's going to get his heart broken in life. And how he reacts to that is going to define his character. So we were trying to explain to him, you can feel hurt, this and that, but, just also keep your mind focused on how you're okay. People love you. You have tons of friends. Okay. And then how long did it take until you kind of shifted and kind of got over it? Were you sad for a long time, or?
Not really. I would say maybe about a week during the summer break. Yeah, it didn't really affect me.
And did you talk to us about that?
Yeah, talk to you guys about it.
Yes. So you told us everything about that after it happened, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what I said?
Not really.
Yeah. I think what I did is I just did what I'm doing now. Was I asked you, how do you feel? And you're like, it hurt. And then you said that someone came to you and asked if you're okay, and you were like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Not really, but I'm not feeling too good. And then you said after that, you kind of just kept playing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're really happy about that. And we confirmed what we thought was that she tried to be mean to you on purpose.
Yeah.
It was intentional. She was trying to do that on the last day of school. We didn't like that. I was already friends with her dad and her stepmom, but we didn't tell anything to them, and that was about it. So that was year 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the second year, second grade, that's when I remember you got back to school, and she was trying to be...
Yeah, she said, can we be boyfriend and girlfriend again? She said that.
Say it a little louder. She said what?
She said, can we be boyfriend and girlfriend again?
At the beginning of second
Something like
grade.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
The beginning of second grade.
She probably she probably didn't like the way she felt.
Yeah.
Going back to school and you being happy and playing with everyone and just having fun. And the teachers liked you. And you're really good, get good grades. You're always getting good grades and everything. So, and other girls liked you, so I don't think she liked that. And then it was probably halfway through the year. Yeah, it was right at the Christmas break. Where she really likes to do that when it was really like when things were changing.
Yeah. I remember we were at lunch and I said to the girl, I don't want to be boyfriend and girlfriend anymore. And I said that I wanted to go out with this other girl. And that was kind of like my,
But you didn't
kind
say
of
that
messed
then,
up there.
did you?
Yeah, right at that moment I said, I like this other girl now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why did you decide to tell her that?
Because I wanted to let her know that I guess I wasn't hers anymore. She wasn't mine anymore.
Okay, and this was around November of second grade, right? Or
Yeah.
maybe in December.
Yeah.
And that's when the bullying started right after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
From what I remember is that she was starting to behave in a way that wasn't too nice and very possessive of my son. By November, he was saying, listen, we're not boyfriend-girlfriend anymore. Like, he just wanted to be away from her. He mentioned something to a friend about how he liked this different girl. And that's when things got bad. And the reason why I'm sharing this part of the story is because during that time, I received a phone call from the dad saying, my daughter and my ex-wife are telling me that you're talking crap about my daughter. How could you do that against a little girl? Then I explained to him, because I already had the data in my head about how this girl had been acting. You're hearing this from your daughter and from your ex-wife, who your ex-wife you don't like listening to most of the time anyways, because I had known this about him. He expressed that his ex-wife was pretty much like a bully. And then I proceeded to go through all my records that I had pretty much in my head of my son has a scar on his body because of your daughter. Like, she's been pretty mean. She's manipulated. She's tried to hurt him. And we're not talking crap about your family. You want to talk face to face without any kind of threatening, violent, anything like that. We can do that because I don't want any problems, but I don't know if you're really being realistic or honest about your daughter's behavior in this and your ex-wife's part in this. So he's a very kind, loving person, like I said, very sensitive man. And I talked to him later, and I tried to do a recording. I think I did a recording with you, Santiago, after that, because I wanted documentation, because we forget these things over a year. And that's one of the main things I think I want to say about right now, is that once she broke up with him, at the end of first grade, that's when I started kind of keeping a record. And that's the number one thing you want to do when you're dealing with any kind of bullying at all. You start keeping a record. You start keeping a record as a parent, and even sometimes you have to ask your child to keep a record. So I guess that record in my head that I already had going on and things I already knew, I put that right up against this gentleman's accusations against me, and because of that, he just backed away. And he said, "Your son's a good kid." Now, after this incident, during Christmas break or whatever, this is when I started seeing the true bullying kick in. Because the young girl and her biological mother, the divorced mother, they started hanging out and making a huge effort to hang out during the Christmas break with the girl who Santiago said he liked. I noticed that, and I had heard that, and I thought, there's no way that a mom with her daughter would kind of like start teaming up and hanging out with this girl because Santiago said that he liked that girl instead. I thought, no, I don't think so. That's probably just, I talked to the bully girl's father, and he confirmed it. He said, "You know what? My ex-wife has been over there, and she's there and it just feels like she's over there. She doesn't ever hang out with these kids, that young girl. And now she's with her family, and I'm getting kind of like paranoid that they're talking and doing stuff. It's just, she does this kind of stuff." So I kept a mental note of that in my head, that I think it's right. I think it might be correct. And this is where I started realizing that the mother, the biological mother, the divorced mother, was behind a lot of the bullying. She was teaching and coaching her daughter in a way to not back down, not be weak, and not let any guy mess with her. And based on what I had heard and learned from the dad, who was much more sensitive and a coward, he let me know that she was like this. It was really astonishing to me because I don't feel like I live like that and I do that, or that people would who are grown up. But yeah, it was happening. It was really happening. Hey guys, this is Legendary Daddy, and I have to cut the video short because I realized after filming all this stuff with my son is that the video went like a lot longer than I wanted to. I hope that you can follow through on the next one, part 2. I think there's going to be a part 3 and a part 4, because there's 3 years of bullying, and this just covers the origin story of like how it all began. So I would really appreciate if you guys like and subscribe. Take a look at the next video. I'm trying to not bore you with too much of this like drama or different stuff, but just try to give you the details of the story to let you know what exactly happened and how it was indeed bullying and how we ended up taking care of it by the end of his elementary school experience, which is the 5th grade. Took a while, but we got it done. Anyways, okay. Good luck. Peace.